World Junior Summer Showcase. Team USA, Canada, Sweden, Finland, rosters preview. Kickstarting the day with excitement. Welcome back to another thrilling week of summer. Currently taking place in Minneapolis is the World Junior Summer Showcase. This event acts as a pivotal platform for dominant hockey nations such as the USA, Canada, Sweden, and Finland to evaluate and finalize their rosters for the upcoming championship. Think of it as a crucial audition for some of the brightest young talents in the sport. For the Canadian team, this showcase has become a crucial point where many decisions will be made, some of which they may come to regret by December. Despite the intense scrutiny and pressure, mistakes will undoubtedly happen, leaving many promising players off the final lineup. It's a thrilling, though somewhat baffling, process to witness. Fortunately, the skills represented in these teams are impressive, ensuring a high level of competition. For instance, James Hagens has already made a significant impact with Team USA, while Will Moore is starting to find his rhythm, though he's still searching for that elusive goal. But they're just the visible part of a larger picture filled with potential all around. The U.S. team has come prepared with an impressive roster teeming with talent, and yet they still face the daunting task of narrowing their choices as the showcase progresses. Meanwhile, Canada's squad carries a wealth of prospects from the 2025 draft class, likely motivated by the fear of being overlooked by the infamous Hockey Canada. Sweden, on the other hand, boasts formidable players from their U20 program, including Viggo Björck and Nils Bartholdson, while Finland faces the challenge of having international standout Petteri Rimpinen guarding the net, working alongside a dedicated group of up-and-coming players like Emil Hemming. If you happen to have access to Team USA TV, you can catch all the live action from these games on their website, providing a front-row seat to this exciting event. As for me, I'm planning to kick back with a refreshing Radler and soak up some sun at the beach when the rays hit just the right angle today. What about you? What are your plans? Penguins prospects shine at World Junior Summer Showcase. Hockey never sleeps, and neither do the debates surrounding players and prospects. Every week seems to bring a fresh batch of surprises, intriguing storylines, and even a little bit of controversy for fans of the Pittsburgh Penguins and the broader hockey world. Ready to dive in? Let's kick things off with contract news that's sure to catch some attention. Former Penguin Connor Timmins has inked a new 2-year deal with the Buffalo Sabres, just ahead of his scheduled arbitration hearing. The agreement, valued at $2.2 million for the next 2 seasons, ensures Timmins will be a defensive fixture in Buffalo. For fans who track player movements closely, this is one of those signings that could really fly under the radar, or spark debate about value. Was this the right move for the Sabres? And speaking of familiar faces, another ex-Penguin named Connor Sheary, is set to make a comeback bid. After some tough seasons, Sheary's hoping to hit the restart button with a professional tryout opportunity, PTO, in New York, where he'll be working under his uncle-in-law, Mike Sullivan. This family connection adds an extra layer of intrigue. Will this be the fresh start Sheary needs to get back in form? Or is it simply a last shot at prolonging his career? Hockey fans are notoriously split when it comes to PTOs. Wise gamble or desperate measure? Meanwhile, Penguins stalwart Chris Letang continues to impress with his remarkable resilience. Even though he underwent heart surgery just 3 months ago, Letang has wasted no time getting back into his demanding training regime out in California. He's not just back, he's full throttle, which should reassure fans who wondered if he'd fully recover. But here's where it gets controversial. Should the Penguins really be encouraging such a quick return to high-level activity? Or is Letang proving that top athletes can bounce back in ways most can't? Looking ahead to the next generation, the Penguins organization is making waves at the World Junior Summer Showcase, a crucial stepping stone for young talents aiming to represent their countries in the 2026 World Junior Championship, WJSS. Top Pens prospects Ben Kindel and Harrison Brunicke are attending Team Canada's camp, while Will Horcoff and Max Swanson are in contention for Team USA. Melvin Fernstrom, who's been turning heads with his powerful shot, just ask anyone who saw him at Pittsburgh's development camp, is representing Sweden. This showcase, running through August 2nd, is essentially a proving ground where hopefuls try to secure national team spots. And this is the part most people miss. Performances here could dramatically reshape not just careers, but also the rosters for the WJC down the line. Which of these names do you think will make the cut? If you're a schedulers or stats junkie, our friends at Broad Street Hockey are on top of the week's full slate of events, keeping everyone in the loop on how to follow the action and which prospects are worth watching. Speaking of prospects, Fernstrom's boot. In other international news, 37-year-old Niklas Backstrom appears poised to rejoin Brynäs in Sweden, the very club where his storied career began before he made his way to the NHL. For some, this is a heartwarming full-circle moment. For others, it raises the question, when does a player know it's time to leave the big leagues? And one final note worth celebrating. Join us in raising a glass to Ray Shero, who turned 63 today. His influence in the hockey community is still felt far and wide. Here's a question to stir the pot. Of all these storylines, which do you find most compelling or controversial? Should teams take more risks on familiar faces or focus on building with youth from events like the World Junior Summer Showcase? Sound off in the comments. Let's get the conversation going. Hockey Canada reveals 44-player roster for World Junior Summer Showcase. Hockey Canada has officially announced a roster of 44 talented players who will participate in the upcoming World Junior Summer Showcase, a key event leading up to the highly anticipated 2025 World Junior Championships. This exciting tournament is scheduled to take place from December 26 to January 5th in the vibrant cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Among the selected players, the roster includes 20 forwards, 12 defensemen, and 4 goaltenders, all of whom will engage in 3 exhibition matches against formidable teams from Finland, Sweden, and the United States. This showcase not only serves as a platform for these young athletes to demonstrate their skills, but also as a vital opportunity for them to forge connections and develop teamwork ahead of the championship. The forwards selected for this event are Cole Baudouin, Sasha Boisvert, Justin Carbonneau, Berkeley Catton, Braden Coots, Michael Hadge, Ollie Josephson, Ben Kindel, Caden Lindstrom, Brady Martin, Porter Martone, Gavin McKenna, Michael Misa, Jake O'Brien, Tarek Parasak, Cole Reshny, Ryder Ritchie, Malcolm Spence, Merrick Vanaker, and Carson Wetch. On the defensive side, the players include Kashawn Aitchison, Harrison Brunicke, Ben Danford, Sam Dickinson, Charlie Elick, Spencer Gill, Henry Muse, Zane Perek, Owen Protz, Cameron Reed, Matthew Schaefer, and Terrence Smith. In goal, the selected goaltenders are Evan Gardner, Carter George, Jack Ivankovic, and Joshua Ravensburg. Alan Millar, the general manager of the Program of Excellence, expressed his enthusiasm about the event, stating, "We are thrilled to bring together 36 of the top young players from across Canada for the summer showcase. This is an incredible opportunity for these players to compete at the highest level, build chemistry, and showcase their potential contributions to the national team." With the 2026 World Juniors on the horizon, this is a crucial step in assembling a championship-caliber group. This showcase is not just about individual talent. It's about creating a cohesive unit that can compete on the world stage. But here's where it gets controversial. Some may argue that the selection process favors certain regions or teams over others. What do you think? Is the selection process fair, or does it need reevaluation? Share your thoughts in the comments.